What's going on, guys? Beastly Gamer here. Welcome to Throwback Thursdays. Now, Throwback Thursdays is my new show. Every Thursday I'm going to be releasing some game footage from back in the day. It could be on any console. Today is going to be PlayStation, as you guys can see. The game that I'm going to be playing is Castlevania Symphony of the Night for PlayStation 1. To me, this is the best Castlevania. I know a lot of you guys know about this game, and probably more of you don't know about it. This is the definitive Castlevania 2D side-scrolling experience. If you like Castlevania's 2D games on Game Boy Advance or the Nintendo or Super Nintendo, this one is by far the best one ever created. Please, if you haven't played this game, go give it a shot. You play as Alucard, who's Dracula's son, and you rise up against your father. You lose all your powers at the beginning of the game, and throughout the quest of the game, you start to regain your powers and defeat Dracula at the end. This game has an awesome score. It has probably one of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time, and the gameplay is awesome. Playing with Alucard, he has so much magic that he can use. It's not like playing as Simon Belmont. This guy has actual magic that you can use on the fly throughout the game. It's a really fun experience. Now I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the news that's going on. I want to get on to this Call of Duty, okay? I know you guys have been hearing about this new Call of Duty. I'm thinking this is Modern Warfare 4. Now, the reason I'm thinking that is because you can see the image. I'm going to put the image of this guy up here so you guys can see it. The image of this guy on this new Call of Duty game that's going to be released on PS4 and Xbox One and PC, it looks modern. Okay, this guy, his helmet, his chin strap, all that's modern warfare. So it's not going to be back in the World War II days. It's going to evidently be something new. Now, what I'm thinking is, this game looks awesome. You can tell this is not a CG render. This is actually in-game footage. It looks like the character model, because CG looks cleaner than this. Not much cleaner, but you can tell the difference if you played enough video games to be able to tell that this is actually a character model that's used in the game. Now, I don't know how far they're going to go as far as revamping the actual gameplay mechanic, but I'm thinking this probably will be the definitive or the best and most ambitious Call of Duty ever, especially after Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm really looking forward to playing something new, and I always wanted something for the PS4 and Xbox One specifically versus something that's made on all consoles. Now, this new Call of Duty is going to be made from the ground up for the new consoles, and then it'll be ported down to the PS3 and the Xbox 360. So they will have their own versions of it on the old consoles, but it will not be this version. This will not just be a graphic boost version of the other game. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, moving on, Capcom Germany has released something about Resident Evil, and I'm thinking this is probably a tease for Resident Evil 7. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to check it out yourself. This little they tweeted this out, and it says Resident Evil: The War Ends Now, and it has a 7 there. Now, I'm excited, but I'm also afraid, because Resident Evil 6 was a terrible game. I really did not like that, and after Resident Evil 6 came out and basically bombed as far as Resident Evil goes, Capcom came out and said that they're going to go back to the drawing board on Resident Evil. They're going to go back to what survival horror is all about and make the game what it's really meant to be, instead of trying to make it a jack of all trades. I want to see Resident Evil be a scary experience again. It's a shame when Dead Space or games like Outlast end up being the scary game, and Resident Evil makes you feel like, a cross between Metal Gear Solid and Call of Duty, and that's not what Resident Evil was all about. So I'd be really excited if this Resident Evil goes back to its roots, back to the days of Resident Evil 2, back to the days of Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 4, not 5, and 5 was okay, but definitely not 6. So I'm looking forward to this. There'll be a link in the description for you guys to check that out. Now, to close, what's going on with Naughty Dog? Now, we all know that Naughty Dog has had a few of their, high-profile people on the team leave recently. Amy Hennig is probably the most notable. She wrote the Uncharted games. Now, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 were amazing games for the PlayStation 3, which really helped put Naughty Dog on the map. Then we saw Justin Richmond leave the studio shortly after. I'm talking about days after. And now Nate Wells, the lead artist over the Last of Us game, and he also worked on Uncharted 3, has left the studio. He left as of April 3rd to join Giant Sparrow Games, the makers of The Unfinished Swan. What's going on over at Naughty Dog? It has to be something big. I don't know if Shannon Doherty, bought the company. I don't know. People obviously don't want to work with someone in that studio. And, heads get big when you make games. And I don't know if that's specifically the case, but it seems too big to be a coincidence that everybody is leaving that studio at the same time. You guys let me know what you think about this. And I hope you guys enjoyed checking out Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If this game interests you at all, please, give it a shot. It's on PlayStation Network. You guys can download it and play it. It's a very fun experience. And I'll see you guys back with another Throwback Thursday next Thursday. I'm the Beastly Gamer. And I will see you guys next time.